Yo! What is up, guys? My name is Daniela.
I am Kat.
And we are together, just a couple nerds here on YouTube. This week we are talking about something exciting that we did.
Do you know where you were on September 17th of 2016? Approximately 9:30 p.m. Because we do.
It was Kanye! We went to go see Kanye West in Miami. Holy wow. It was lit.
So Daniela and I feel two very different ways about Kanye West and his music and everything that happened. So we thought it would be a fun thing to give you two different sides of a similar story that we're reading. I love Kanye West.
I'm not a fan.
I love him. Ever since I have first heard of him back in the day when I was just a little one, I was bumping and grinding. Kanye has been around my entire life. So important to music. I love Kanye West.
So, I never thought that I would be saying like, hey, I'm gonna go see Kanye West, but like, it's something that I actually spent my money on. I am not a fan of the way he conducts his life, the way he portrays his character and himself in life and in the media. However, his last album was so good. It was so good. I've never been on the Kanye train, and thanks to this one, she came in and she was like, all right, we're gonna listen to the life of Pablo all the time.
It was released on Valentine's Day of this year, actually. Thank you, Kanye. He's given all of us single bitches a gift.
Okay, so the concert was set to start at 8 o'clock, and I looked it up online. Kanye wasn't set to have an opener. We left and got there around 9 o'clock-ish.
Yeah.
And once we got into the venue, we went and hit up the merch tables. One thing that I've noticed is this Pablo merch is everywhere, and it's like you can only get authentic Pablo merch at certain places, like the Kanye tour or Kanye pop-up shops and things. So there are a lot of places online that sell like knockoff Pablo stuff. Like it's very popular. I like the look, aesthetically pleasing, you know?
This was Kanye's floating stage tour, and so he was on a floating stage the whole time, and it was cool. I thought it was cool. You know, he started on one end, and the entire show, it was just literally back and forth.
When you go to a show, at least for me, I want to go and hang out with the artist that plays this music that I like listening to and enjoy that music being done live in front of me. And the stage, like he had, the stage floated across the general admission audience, and we were like up in the nosebleeds. There were screens and cameras on his face, but the screens, they had like effects. It looked like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen them. They're like glasses that you put on to like look at like Christmas lights and stuff, and it just makes things like look really shiny and like distorted, sort of.
It's like foggy and kaleidoscopy.
He didn't have lights on him on his stage. He didn't have lights on him in front of like the camera. He didn't have a clear camera. It's the focus of the show was to be there and to be in the music, and like it was awesome.
Yeah, that was cool. The way that like the stage moved along and how they had the lighting really let the energy be focused. It didn't keep the energy just kind of like down in the crowd or like on Kanye. It let the energy go out.
Whenever you go see a concert at a big arena like that, I usually have seats way up high, and when you sit way up high, you feel like you're at the concert, but you're not really at the concert because the concert's happening like down there. But the energy just filled the entire place. Like everyone was so pumped to be there. Everyone was so lit. Like everyone was just jamming along to every song. So interesting, however, we had friends that were also at the concert that sat in our same section.
The row in front of us, but on the opposite side.
Yeah, and like we got out of the show and we were like, so, like, what'd you guys think of the concert? And they were like, it was okay. And we were like, like, what? Because, like, we had so much fun. And they were like, yeah, they felt that the concert was very low energy and that the people around them weren't, like, into the music that was happening. They were sitting down and our whole section was standing up the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was dancing, everyone was jumping. Like, it was just a lot of fun. And they had a completely different experience less than 100 feet away from us.
I had this guy who was next to me. He was, like, maybe in his mid-30s. He was so lit. Throughout the entire show. He was just so hyped. Since I've liked Kanye since forever, I know all of his music, and so, like, he would be playing a lot of old Kanye and I would just be in there getting it. Then he would play, like, new Kanye and I would just be in there getting it. And, like, the guy next to me was just living for everything.
It was just so much fun. And, like, as someone who's not a Kanye fan, I didn't have, like, expectation. The album is good, and I know new Kanye, I know this album that I've listened to, and I know, like, some of Kanye's hits, but like Kanye talked about during the show, they don't play him on the radio anymore.
In a proper Kanye fashion, throughout the middle of his show, he just stopped to kind of chat with the crowd and let everyone know what was going on, and he was just talking about how he's appreciative of everything that he had going on there, because it's not like they play him on the radio anymore. It's not like people particularly like him. Like, when you hear Kanye West, you feel some type of way. How, like Daniela was saying, like, and 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 was saying, like, how, like Daniela 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 was saying, like, and there was this girl in the crowd called Crystal, and she had a tattoo of one of his songs that's called Runaway, which was one of his bigger songs. The Ballerinas, if you hear it, you'll know what it is.
For the girl with in loving memory of with the Runaway tattoo right here. You literally brought tears to my eyes. Sweetheart, what's your name?
A lot of people see Kanye West just as this, like, narcissistic asshole, but he is very, very appreciative of everything that he has because he knows how hard it is to get to that point in time.
Yeah. My dad's a musician, and if I told him that we went to a Kanye concert and Kanye literally sang along to his tracks
The entire show.
the whole show, that, to a musician, like, maybe that's not what you want to go to a concert for. But as someone who thoroughly loves and enjoys music and how it brings them together and how it affects them, there is nothing I could want more than to go to a concert with an artist and I appreciate their music and all they want to do is let us sing with them the music that we all love together. The one thing I will say that I did not like was the ending of the show. He literally didn't tell us that it was happening. Closed with Ultralight Beam, the song started and everyone was like into it and feeling it. I mean, like feeling it. And, like, you could tell everyone in the audience was just waiting for it to happen. Like, it's the first track on the album. Like, it's bomb. Like, it's so, so good. And so the song starts and everyone's just, like, feeling it and getting it and, like, singing and rapping and, like, going in. And then the song ends. And then the lights come up. All right, Kanye, 1 to 10.
I'm gonna give, not Kanye, but
The concert. The Saint Pablo tour concert that we went to in Miami the other evening.
I'm gonna give it an 8.69. It was really good. It was a lot of fun. There were a lot of there were a few things that could have made it a perfect show, but It wasn't a bad show whatsoever. Everything that happened was super dope. So I'm not complaining. Good shit. How about you? How you feel on a scale of 1 to 10?
A solid like 7.5, maybe 8. It was good. Like I've been to a lot of concerts. Kanye's not my favorite person, but like it was just a really, really fun experience, and it was a good show. Like he put on a good show.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on this lovely little review of our Saint Pablo tour. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked, or a thumbs down if you disliked what we said.
No, only give us a thumbs up. We only want the thumbs up. Don't do the other one. Make sure you go ahead and click the subscribe button I have in my pants if you want to know every time we release a new video.
Let's have a nice little discussion about how y'all feel about Kanye West in the comments down below.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram. You can like us on Facebook. You can even add us on Snapchat. All of those links are going to be up at the top of the channel. You can get
as well as
in the doobly-doo. You can get anything you're looking for up there, down there, here, there, everywhere. We're all here just for you.
And we are also just a couple nerds.
We love you. We will see you here next time.
Goodbye.
So